Hold on a second. Just 1 second here, Jack. Before we boot this thing up, I need to double check. Are we playing Hangman again? Because I brought my Sharpie and a piece of toilet paper just in case. And I was told Bert and Ernie were going to join us, so if they're not in the lobby already, someone's got to explain where they went. Bert promised me vowels.
Joe, I swear, every time you open your mouth, a neuron somewhere explodes in pain and agony. No, we are not playing Hangman. We are not playing Candyland. And Bert and Ernie don't even exist in this universe. They are so lucky. Not that you'd know the difference. But sure, let's play a little warm-up. I'll pick a word, 3 letters, starts with I, ends with C-E. Go ahead, take your shot, Biden. America's dependent on it.
Ice. That's got to be it, right? Like the stuff you put in your Dr. Pepper? Or the mean people at the border. Either way, I stand by it.
Holy hell, can you two fossils not derail reality for once? You're not playing Hangman, and you're not stuck in Sesame Street lore. You're all logged into the game of life too, superhero world. And guess what? No one's here to hold your trembling baby boomer hands through it. This ain't Grandpa's Monopoly. Joe, your superhero powers are making children regret waving at you in public, mixing up global leaders like you're speedrunning international incidents, and misplacing your medication so often it qualifies as a CIA-level threat. You're not saving the world. You are the hazard.
Well, let's just have some fun, all right? Good luck, Cristiano. Don't blow a fuse like last time when I beat you at Wii Sports, even though it doesn't have football.
Oh, you mean that accident where my controller slipped because someone... You adjusted the wrist strap? Sure. Real fair game. But same to you. Good luck. Let's see who ends the day as the better man.
Oh, look at them. The sports guys being respectful. Maybe you should take notes, Joe. When I say good game, I don't mean bingo night at the nursing home. Anyway, I'm already miles ahead of you clowns. Graduated college faster than Biden can find the start button. Got hired as a gadget engineer, raking in $120K a year, and I might even be collaborating with Miu soon. That's right, I understand her tech stuff now. Like when she tries to reprogram my microwave to shout, "Fake news," every time I reheat a Big Mac.
Correction, dummy. I programmed your GPS to redirect you to Chuck E. Cheese every time you tried to find Mar-a-Lago. Also, the microwave does yell at you. I rigged it to call you Captain Cholesterol.
That's slander, and I'm suing the toaster next. Also, don't forget, I destroyed Biden in that basketball minigame. Straight dunked on him, took 100K right out of his sad little pocket. Didn't even break a sweat. While Biden broke his back in half. Just a day in the life, you know.
You think that's big? You should have seen me back in the day. I went toe-to-toe with Kobe Bryant. That's right on the dusty blacktop behind my Uncle Joey's fish market in Scranton. He called me Air Biden. I hit the winning jumper over a tire fire.
Bro, that's not how time works.
It's not even how Kobe works.
He's just making stuff up, like that time he claimed he invented Gatorade in '72 by squeezing snow cones through a football sock.
Still not as bad as when he said Queen Elizabeth was his prom date with the dinosaurs in Dino High School.
Why did I skip yoga for this? I could be clearing my mind, achieving inner peace, but instead, I'm watching a human expiration date relive his Scooby-Doo dreams while Trump makes out with his virtual resume.
You don't do yoga, Miu. Your version of downward dog is yelling at your wrench for not being hot enough.
And yet I still wish I was in a goat-themed stretch class over this disaster.
Folks, you know what? I don't care what anyone says, folks. This right here is the role of a lifetime. Me, Twilight Sparkle's sidekick. Running across Gotham rooftops, blasting the Joker and Lady Gaga with rainbows and sparkle rays. I even got a raise already. Superhero benefits must be unionized. I'm telling you, this game's realistic. It's like I could fill a pool full of ice cream and nap in it. I'll name it Chocolate Chip Lagoon.
Okay, seriously, what the hell is going on in your head, Joe? Are you really out here acting like Twilight Sparkle is recruiting you for her rainbow militia? You sound like a rejected fanfic author. And didn't you just say, like, last week that Spike and Twilight raised you? Raised you, as if you're the magical orphan child of Equestria. I am about to throw myself off a cliff. In Minecraft, of course, I'm not throwing away my enchanted body. It's one of a goddess. Who do you think I am?
I meant spiritually or emotionally or something. I used to draw them in my notebook next to my ice cream tracker charts.
Holy hell, you're even dumber than I thought.
All right, that's enough. Miu, tone it down, seriously. You can roast me all you want later, but back off Joe for a second.
Why? He doesn't even remember how to read a menu most days. Wait, what is this? No way. No, this can't be real. Are you guys seeing this news pop up?
Which one? I've got 6 TV feeds going in the background, but they're all just yelling about fake inflation and high gas prices right now. Who the fuck put on MSNBC?
No, it's about Biden. It's literally everywhere now. Biden's been diagnosed with aggressive prostate cancer. Gleason score of 9. It's metastatic. They just dropped the official press release. This is wow. Fuck, man.
Wait, is this real right now?
This is how we're finding out? In the middle of a video game recording?
I was gonna wait. Didn't want to ruin the fun. I'm fine, really. Still standing. I still got some juice left in the tank.
Joe, man, why didn't you tell us earlier? This isn't just some PR headline, this is your life. You're not just some digital me in a superhero suit. You're our friend. God fucking damn it. Can someone tell me this is fake news? Please, I'm about to crash out.
Joe, we might be meeting you for the first time today, but trust me, we're with you. You've got teammates now and fans.
Yeah, whatever you need. Don't care what teams we're on. This goes beyond the game.
I was literally about to rain verbal napalm on you for the next 30 minutes, but now I just feel like a radioactive jerk. I'm sorry, Biden. Really. If it means anything, I'll redirect every ounce of that chaos into bullying Trump and short stack over there. Oh, and the guy who still lives with his mom, can't forget him.
Please do. Joe's earned his space, and listen, I might joke around, but I'm not joking now. I'm not letting my friend fight something like this alone. We'll be here. Every step. I'll make sure of it, no matter what.
Thanks, John. Thanks, everyone. I don't want to make a big deal of it. Just don't treat me like I'm made of glass. I'm still ready to save Gotham with sparkles. Lady Gaga doesn't deserve that Oscar. It's all for my baby girl, Jenna Ortega, isn't it, next week? But anyway, thanks, guys.
God help us. Sparkles in Stage 4 doesn't even sound like a band name, but fine, I'll allow it.
Let's make this a game we'll remember for the right reasons.
Damn right, Biden, you better win this. Not because of pity, because you're a beast.
Well, I did once defeat Discord in a chess match made entirely of spaghetti, but that's a story for later. And I damn well plan on telling it.
Boom! Promotion unlocked, baby. Gadget engineer Trump is officially in the building, and he is making bags. They saw my resume and performance and said this guy could invent a microwave that makes steaks and executes subpoenas. True story, even CNN is reporting on it.
Hold on. You got a promotion? That's like giving a squirrel a nuclear warhead and telling it to, just be careful. What, did your portfolio include blueprints for an inflatable MAGA air fryer or a Roomba that reads your late-night tweets aloud? I'm about to write my will as we speak. I think you're about to set our world on fire. Who authorized this? I don't trust a guy who bankrupts a fucking casino.
That last one actually exists. It's called the TR 2024, and it comes preloaded with all my rally speeches. I'm sure everyone is waiting for my next rally. They bring out even dementia patients and people's grandmas to come out for me. I'm America's king. You all saw the magazines, folks.
You probably designed a toaster that screams at gluten and a smart fridge that locks you out until you say the Pledge of Allegiance.
Oh, this reminds me, back in Madrid, there was this rumor that Trump tried to patent a forklift that ran on gravy and Fox News push alerts. They said he tried to demonstrate it and it crashed into a pile of Diet Coke crates.
Fake news. All of it. You're all just jealous. You see genius and assume chaos. I am the Einstein of the 21st century with a six-pack of Big Macs and a brain that hums like a private jet engine.
Or maybe you're just deeply insecure and compensating by stacking digital promotions like they're expired casino chips. Just saying.
I'd rather be insecure than vertically challenged, Messi. I've seen babies that are taller than you. I can literally call them right now. Their names are Barack Obama and Nikki Haley, the biggest whiners in the universe. Someone get those jokes a reward for their efforts. Come on.
And I've seen smaller egos in a Super Bowl ad.
At least I don't live with my mommy, Ronaldo. I've got mansions in 5 time zones. You're pathetic.
She lives with me, not the other way around. I built the house, I pay the bills, and she still makes better lasagna than your personal chef, so I win.
Wow, we've gone from sparkles in Gotham City to passive-aggressive mom talk. Do I even need to be here? Can I just set up a laugh track and let you all implode?
I like lasagna. I once adopted Garfield and we always ate it together. But Monday came around and goes, he was never the same again.
Biden, buddy, we'll get you some. Right after I invent a machine that dispenses lasagna and vaccine cards with every slice.
Can it also scream you're fired every time someone touches it? I'm sure Ronaldo is used to hearing that.
Only if it sings my 2024 campaign jingle in reverse during leap years. I'm the only guy who could turn a gay pride song into a chant about America's favorite far-right president. Hey, everything worked out in the end. No whining about rigged elections on my end, folks. Ask Kamala that, I guess.
Okay, hold on. We're all playing around and yelling about gadgets and lasagna. But are we just not going to acknowledge the fact that Biden literally just married a fucking dude in the game? I watched it happen. Confetti and everything. The man would have probably changed his status to taken by Harold if he could. But I'm not ruling out him thinking he is Abraham Lincoln again. It's just a routine, guys, really. I'm one of them now.
Miu, please. I don't even acknowledge this kind of behavior anymore. I've learned to just look away. This is the same guy who, according to CNN just the other day, received 100 anime body pillows from me as a gift. Which is true, for once. I had them custom ordered to make up for the fact that Jill is always on vacation doing whatever it is she does, probably eating cheese in Peru, or of course fucking Tom Holland. I'm now assuming that stopped because of you know what?
100?
Yes, stuffed with ice cream. Expired, of course. Except for one, a beautiful silk-stitched number of Jack from Titanic I got directly from James Cameron himself, the actual creator of the Titanic. Not the movie, the ship. He sent Biden a restraining order, so I had to give it to him myself.
That's because I was there, Jack, and Rose too. We were all on that boat, sailing into history. I told you before, I had an elytra from Minecraft on my back, lent to me by Jack Black himself. That's how I made it out alive while everyone else fell in love and drowned in the Northern Sea.
That reminds me, I went to see the Minecraft movie with my kids last month. Huge fans. Anyway, halfway through, Jason Momoa and Jack Black literally jumped out of the screen, right? They ran up the aisle, signed my forehead, and begged me to play a soccer match with them and a group of zombies and creepers in the lobby. I got a red card from a skeleton referee, but I still won.
I swear on my 8 o'clock tanning appointment, I'm about to lose my entire grip on reality.
Ronaldo, if I got kicked out of the Minecraft movie, I'd at least come back with more than a selfie with an Enderman and a chicken someone brought to the theater. Bro, you think playing soccer with undead mobs makes you special? You peaked when you lost to me in Mario Kart and chess on the same night.
I let you win, Messi. You were crying over a red shell and a pawn promotion. I was doing charity work.
Your idea of charity is letting your mom keep the TV remote on Champions League days.
She earned it. She's the coach of my life. Your mom didn't even bother feeding you a bottle when you were a baby. That's why you're shorter than the shit I took this morning.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I built a plasma-powered nail file that doubles as a remote detonator, and now I'm sitting here watching 2 football megastars argue about fictional movies, expired pillows, and mom privileges while a former president thinks he owns the Titanic.
I got it from Biden after Captain Hook kept haunting him.
I had plans, you know. Real ones. Schematics, prototypes, a possible Nobel Peace Prize. But no, here I am, stuck with a man who marries imaginary men, a human Cheeto with delusions of grandeur, and 2 overpaid muscle mannequins who get schooled by 12-year-olds online.
You could have married Jack too. There was space on that door. The Titanic deep state made the whole world think otherwise. I had to drop out of the election because I was about to declassify the Titanic files. They were more classified than Epstein's. Donald might know a thing or two about that.
Okay, does anyone here want to acknowledge the fact that Biden just randomly spawned a daughter when he is like a human fossil? I never got that about this game, like what the fuck?
I'm not acknowledging anything that comes out of Joe's gameplay at this point. I've seen him turn a Nintendo console into a footrest. Look at him. He's standing on his bed, camera pointed at his rug like he's live streaming from under a coffee table. And are those comic books under there?
They're mine. Got them from Obama. He told me they'd help improve my focus. But I can't read unless I've got my special blend of chocolate chip ice cream. Besides, I prefer hentai and lolicon. If I wanted to meet those comic book superheroes, they are guarding his house from Manchell as we speak. Oops, sorry, Michael. Yeah, that's right.
Oh Lord, here we go again. God take me, please.
I'm serious. It has to be churned with Moo Moo Meadows milk, sweetened with Willy Wonka's cocoa dust, frozen by Sub-Zero, then sprinkled with crystals harvested from the Temple of Time under a blood moon, topped with whipped cream blessed by my granduncle Gandalf.
I knew you were going to say something like that. Meanwhile, you're dressed like Elton John's secret backup catcher for the Dodgers. Bedazzled pants, glittered jacket, sunglasses at night. What are you even doing, about to sing Rocket Man on national television for all of YouTube to see? Is this sponsored by Rachel Maddow and Don Lemon? Man, I might have to defund this channel if we're going to continue down this path like we're NPR or PBS.
He better not. That's a big copyright alert. That song's more guarded than Area 51. The moment he starts singing it, we're done. Whole channel's going to be replaced with unboxing videos of tax documents that may or may not belong to a certain tan president.
This man can't even spell Elton. He's about to ruin our algorithm. Fuck!
Fine, I'll sing You Get What You Give by the New Radicals. If I had an ice cream truck, that song would be on loop. You pull up for a double scoop and boom! Don't let go, you've got the music in you. Over and over.
I tried something like that once. Played Eye of the Tiger on repeat in my gym for 3 days straight. On the 4th day, my mom unplugged the sound system and made me run laps in silence. Your mom is Mother Nature, and hey, you're lucky, unless you live in Florida, Arizona, or Canada.
So basically your mom coaches your workouts. You're cute.
She's an elite tactical operator of discipline. I learned from the best.
That explains the crying after losing in Uno.
I let you win that game, just like I let you win the World Cup.
You lost the World Cup. You didn't let anything happen. You got sent home and watched me lift the trophy like a king while your country tried to remember your name.
My name was trending in 17 dimensions. Even aliens in Andromeda know who I am.
Yeah? Then maybe they can explain why you still can't beat Messi in a penalty shootout.
This is why I didn't want to come today. I skipped yoga for this chaos. I could have been cleansing my chakras or inventing a new synthetic skin for robot bees.
You don't do yoga, Miu. How many times are you going to repeat that hoax?
I would if it meant I didn't have to listen to Biden describing magic ice cream rituals again.
You're just jealous because I once had ice cream with Master Roshi and Mickey Mouse at the same table. They are coming over next week with Get Well Soon cards. They are awesome. Even if Ron DeSantis has a hit placed on Mickey's life, he still pulls through.
What are you even saying?
They were wearing tuxedos. I paid with an NFT. It was elegant.
I feel like I'm trapped inside a haunted podcast.
And yet somehow you keep showing up like a reverse ghost.
I don't know what's real anymore.
What's real is my 700 goals and my mother's homemade soup. Everything else is a side quest.
Can I perform Welcome to the Black Parade next? I've got dinner with Gerard Way and the Hollywood Deep State people tonight.
Hollywood Deep... What?
Nope, I'm out. I'm venting about this on Truth Social right now. Caps lock, 10 exclamation marks.
Fine, just don't tag me this time, Donald.
Too late, already did. Twice.
And I do backup vocals. I heard their drummer died. I was the drummer for Nirvana, and I just applied to join the Foo Fighters because they fired their drummer. Hey, maybe I can do both.
Please stop. My whole soul hurts.
I'm calling my therapist.
I'm calling my agent.
I'm calling the editor to cut this entire scene and replace it with a clip of me golfing on Mars again.
If anyone needs me, I'll be listening to Madonna in my AirPods until the memory of this moment is wiped from existence.
Wait, how are you hearing us if you've got AirPods in?
Crap, you caught me. I lied again.
I forgive you. Truly, I forgive you.
She doesn't need your forgiveness, man.
Nobody does.
Good, because I wasn't offering it.
Okay. Nice. I just bought a superhero headquarters, folks. This one's got towers, shiny buttons, and even an elevator that sings. I was about to explain my whole plan, including the part with ice cream laser cannons and a Twilight Sparkle security system.
Joe, you absolute fossil. I'm begging you with every fiber left in my golf sculpted muscles, just let me finish my next turn before we get into your bedtime fan fiction. After that's done, you can yap all you want and we'll be all ears.
Well, I guess I can hold it in, but I'm telling you, the holographic Lincoln statue alone is presidential.
And we've officially reached the point of no return. President Donald Trump has made it to retirement. Lord help us all. I hope this comes to us in real life soon. Maybe then our voicemail won't be full of angry, drunken messages from Nancy Pelosi and Hillary Jesus.
Boom! The villain hideout is sold. Over double the original value. That's a whole $500,000, people. Gone, sold, snapped out of existence like Thanos was my realtor. Now I've got over 2 million big, beautiful dollars in my bank account, 7 knowledge points because I'm a genius. And soon I'm taking the rest of the crowns just because I feel like it.
And what majestic fanfare plays as Donald sails into retirement? Oh, right. It's YMCA again, blaring like it's 1978 and we're all trapped in a time loop. Editor? I hope you're watching this with tissues and a punching bag because you're going to be slicing around disco beats while Donald flosses across the finish line. At his house, you don't get a morning alarm. You get the full YMCA dance routine blasted through gold-plated intercoms synchronized to sprinkler bursts. I once called him at 2 a.m. and heard, "Hold on, I'm coming," echoing down his hallway like it was an emergency response anthem. You don't even want to know what happens when he flushes his golden toilet. I'll just say the music syncs with the water pressure.
I actually visited once, and for the first time in history, the music changed from YMCA to Waka Waka. It was magical, like seeing a unicorn in a suit.
That was the best day of my life. I dreamt of it for weeks. I actually felt free, like the shackles of disco had lifted.
I don't even play music at home. I just enjoy silence. But clearly Donald thinks he's in Saturday Night Fever, presidential edition.
Laugh all you want, but I made disco patriotic again. And every toilet flush comes with a standing ovation. Whenever someone like Joe, Barack, or George is done, they get booed, or the toilet gets clinical out of depression. You don't want to hear half of the shit it's gone through.
I just use whale noises, helps me focus when I brush. And I see what you did there, Donald.
You're both insane. One of you's a disco cultist, the other bathes to the sounds of a sad documentary.
Jealousy is a disease, and I'm the vaccination, baby. Unless it's COVID.
Pretty sure the disease is the volume level in your house?
You could power a city with the energy coming out of his bathroom.
You guys don't understand branding. Every song matches a moment. Shower, Kid Rock. Workout, YMCA. Ice cream, Fortunate Son.
Can I borrow your speaker system? I want to feel alive again.
Please don't. If I hear Sweet Home Alabama one more time, I might actually unplug your eyebrows.
I once got a record deal offered just from humming while frying bacon.
Who gave this man a license to operate a speaker system?
Who gave him the presidency twice?
The people, the glorious people, and my Spotify premium account. Oh, and they gave it to me 3 times, true story.
Now this is what glory looks like, gentlemen. I just snagged the patched house. Elegant, colorful, and flashy enough to blind someone at sunrise. It's the type of place you win trophies in. Let's all ignore the octopus dragon mutant in the background and assume it's just Trump's mom visiting me. And if that wasn't enough, I now have the wealth crown. That's right, Cristiano. Take a picture of it, frame it, and hang it next to all your second-place finishes.
The wealth crown? Please. You're acting like owning a 3-bedroom ruin with a patch of grass is financial domination. Enjoy your 10 seconds of fame, maggot. That crown's just on loan, like your ball control from that one magical tournament.
No, back in my day, that patched house used to be the neighborhood for all my superhero buddies. You'd walk outside and see Spider-Man swing by to borrow sugar, the Hulk, and no, not Michelle, the original one, mowing my lawn, and Batman dropping off fresh pies. It was beautiful.
And now, I just bought a mountain manor, baby. Light green? Sure. But I'll repaint the whole thing a deep gold, the color of champions. Messi, I'll be generous. You seem close to bankruptcy. If you're lucky, I'll let you paint my walls for a coin or two. Maybe even give you your first knowledge point. I hear they're rare in Argentina. Isn't your president literally cutting the government up into pieces?
Rare like your humility, apparently.
Okay. I'm gonna say it. How do two grown-ass men, both rich, both decorated, both living off of athletic footwork, get into a life-or-death shouting match over virtual furniture, and who has the most pretend money?
Let's go! Papa Joe's a millionaire now, baby! And this time, I didn't do it by stealing speeches, pretending to write my own books, and sniffing little kids. My husband Abraham Lincoln and I are literal champions. This is a big fucking deal. Even bigger than Obamacare and my stock in Ben & Jerry's.
Excuse me, what did you just say, you little bitch? I'm about to score a goal with your smartass. I am the one who knocks. Oh wait, sorry, wrong quote. Soy.
I don't know if you're brave or just desperate for pain.
Did she really just say kicking a ball around all day like that's all soccer is? I'd like to see her invent something that inspires the world like the World Cup. A $1 salad from McDonald's makes me actually feel something. And that's disgust. But still.
Soccer's sacred, Miu. Heck, one time I tripped over a soccer ball and woke up remembering the Cuban Missile Crisis in 4K.
I don't give a damn.
I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying you guys are screaming at each other over imaginary snail farms and million-dollar cartoon homes.
Well, that imaginary snail farm just gave Messi 2 more wealth points. That's 6 to my 5. We've got a full-blown snail scandal now.
And guess what, Ronaldo? My snails have gold-trimmed shells. Luxury snails. Limited edition.
Fuck you. I'm the one with the golden trimmed, you know what, I'm not getting involved yet. I'm using paid time off.
You keep this up and I'll release a revenge snail line and call it Messi's Mistakes.
If I had a snail for every time I forgot what day it was, I'd own the whole in-game map by now.
Honestly, if the snails voted, I'd still win in an epic landslide. Snails love me. They respect hard work and golden toilet seats.
Oh my god, you guys are worse than the group chat I had with Jeff Bezos, a dozen Roombas, and a psychic cat from Latvia. All right, back to Messi's turn. He's only got 30K in his pocket, and oof, look at that. He lands directly on Ronaldo's bonus space. That's a 50K payment due immediately. Sucks to suck, apparently.
Oh, what's this? The mighty World Cup winner now crawling into debt like he's starring in Messi and the Financial Meltdown. Literally, hold this L. It's been waiting for you ever since you agreed to play today, little shit. You're in debt now, Leo. Say it slowly for the fans. D-E.
Yeah, laugh all you want, CR7. But guess what? I just sold my high-tech villa for $1 million. That's right, 7 figures, baby. The bank account is breathing again. That puts me back on the map. And I also sold that superhero-themed starter home I had. Pulled in another 200K on top. So if you think 50K is going to break me, you've been headbutting soccer balls too long. I don't think Biden's doctor can help you with your concussion. You're not winning this. It's so simple that even my dog can see it.
And I care because, Messi, you could sell your cleats, your fridge, and your childhood memories, and I'd still sleep better knowing you paid me rent this turn. Sell everything. Sell your autobiography. Sell your autograph. Sell your soul. It doesn't change the fact that you gave me your last few bucks like a kid buying candy from a vending machine.
You can talk all you want, but I took the happiness crown from Biden, and I still have the wealth crown. I'm basically joy and cash incarnate.
Cool. Neat. Still don't care. Write it in your diary next to Dear Journal. Ronaldo hurt my feelings again today.
Let me just say this. I don't care who has the happiness crown or who cried in the cutscene. I've got the knowledge crown, the most money, and the momentum of a runaway freight train with the MAGA hat taped to the engine. The MAGA train is going to run you over whether you cry or not. It's a very inclusive train too, folks. Whether you're a whiny little asshole or you're in a mental asylum identifying as an attack helicopter, cooked. This is all just set up. A warm-up, a teaser for the real finale. I'm making sure this video gets at least an 8.5 out of 10 on IMDb, no less.
Donald, this ain't going on IMFD. That's for movies, you know. Films like Titanic, which I wrote from scratch, by hand, on a napkin.
Oh, please, the only script you've ever written was a grocery list that said ice cream 6 times. IMDb has a new category. It's called Cinematic Political Gaming Content, and I invented it.
Messi could try applying this game to Rotten Tomatoes, but all he'd get is a few critics saying, at least Ronaldo was there.
That's rich coming from a guy who starred in a shampoo commercial and still couldn't win Best Hair.
Why am I even here? I skipped a conference in Tokyo for this. I could have been lecturing perverts about laser-powered bath bombs, but no!
I just want someone to explain how I lost the happiness crown. I had everything. a superhero HQ, a dog named Sprinkles, and a fridge full of chocolate chip.
Well, folks, here it is, the finishing touch. I just restored a beautiful, vintage, handcrafted motorcycle. We're talking chrome, shining like my poll numbers, leather seats stitched tighter than Biden's memory, and engine power that could outrun mainstream media lies. That's my 7th investment attribute, and this is officially checkmate. I'm running all of you over with what I now call the MAGACYCLE.
Oh, for the love of all things perverted and glorious, everyone shut your traps. The results are going to be coming in, and I don't have enough Advil to sit through another Trump victory parade without a headache.
Woohoo! I knew it. I knew it. Nobody's ever seen a landslide this huge. Not in board games, not in real estate, not even in presidential history. 3,216 points. You hear that? That's almost more than Messi and Ronaldo combined. With change left over for Biden's ice cream fund.
Okay, don't get too loud or you'll wake up your spray tan machine again. Second place with 1,000 times 60. Not bad for a guy who doesn't live in a tower.
Third place, huh? 1,512 points? That's a win in my book, Jack. That's like scoring a hat trick at Dairy Queen.
Last place with 1,330 points, unacceptable. This is a dark day for Portugal. I blame the taxes.
All right, enough of this game. We need to talk business. Joe, check your bank account.
Wait, what? Why, Donald?
Go ahead, take a look, buddy.
10 million in cash for me?
Advance payment, you've earned it. You didn't rage quit once. You even stuck around when you tried to marry a tree. I'm not letting my friends suffer alone in this. We all have your back, buddy.
Donald, I don't know what to say. That's the nicest thing you've ever done for me.
Aw, see? This is why I haven't self-destructed yet. We roast, we rant, but deep down you guys are one dysfunctional, weird, mostly outdated family. I love you, Donald. I love all of you. Okay, maybe not the 2 footballers, but still.
Let it be known. When I win big. I'm a generous champion.
Sure. Until next time. I'll be back with more attributes and less debt.
And I'll be back with a new strategy that doesn't involve losing to a businessman with a motorcycle named after himself.
And I'll be back with a waffle cone and maybe a better memory.
All right, superheroes of chaos, time to wrap it up. Viewers, if you survived this madness, do us a favor.
Subscribe so we can afford more ice cream and less chaos.
Comment who you want to see next. Preferably not Ronaldo.
Hey!